What's up, guys? It's me, Tweak, and I am here with some more Ylands. Now, this is going to be the second episode in this Ylands series, where I show you guys how to basically survive and live off of the land. Actually, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just kind of playing through the game with you guys. But I've already explored some of the stuff about it on my own, but there's still so much that I don't know about this game and like what all it has to offer. And so I really want to go through with that with you guys. Now, while we left off, we haven't lit the campfire yet, because if you light these things, they will burn out eventually, and it will become just nothing but like burnt rubble, right? And you can't use it anymore. You have to build another campfire. It's crazy. Which is why later on you end up building things like stoves, because they're more permanent structures, and you don't build campfires everywhere. But that being said, we are not hungry yet, but we need to find something to eat because it is getting time. Let me hit this right here. Oh, look at that. Okay, so if we hit this, we can see some millisecond things. We see that it is 17:23, right, in our game, and as you can see, the sun is getting ready to set, and it become nighttime. And we don't have a bedroll, so we need to make a bedroll really badly so that we can sleep on one. Here is a grass sleeping pad. It requires 5 of rope and then more grass plus a knife. So I can only make 1 rope right now because I have no grass. So we're gonna run around and we're gonna grab all this grass and we're gonna like do everything we possibly can with it. Not with the grass, but like we're gonna collect as much grass as possible, and then we're gonna try to like make this bedroll so that we can sleep the night away, okay? Because the night is dark and full of terrors, okay? It really is, because you can't see anything at night. It's crazy. It's so dark. You have like this little light. What am I doing? You have this little light that like kind of shows up so you can kind of see what you're doing, but like everything else is super dark and it's scary. And I don't want to go outside at night. It's worse than Minecraft. There's no zombies or anything, but you just don't want to run into like a bear or a wolf or something like that, and you couldn't see him. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Okay. I think I have enough to make 5 ropes. Alright, so I should be able to make, yes, a grass sleeping pad, which I have right here in my inventory. I will be going to the inventory and I'll be grabbing it and sliding it down to my 8 key, okay? Which I'm going to come back over here to where everything was, okay? And I'm going to place this wonderful grass sleeping pad right here, right? And then you hold E. Come over to this section right here. It's like a hotbar thingy, right? And then you unpack your grass sleeping pad, and it rolls out. Look how cool that is! It rolls out. It's so cool, right? And you can lie down on it, right? Like this. You don't have to go to sleep immediately. You can just lie down and rest and just chill out and enjoy the sunset on this beautiful, beautiful beach. But in all honesty, would you rather do? Excuse me. Would you rather do that, or would you rather go to sleep? Sleep the night away. Okay. So if I sleep like this, I just wake up. Nothing really passed. The time didn't pass, not that much. It's 1952, which means that it's 7:52 p.m. It's in the evening, and the sun is going down with this beautiful sunset. Right? I'm gonna jump into the water because it's a wonderful day to go swimming. Yeah, hopefully there's no sharks around. They will swim straight up to you. They don't care. They will bite you. There is a sea urchin right there. Wait, is this the shelf? Oh no, it's not. So this is kind of like a glitch because the water is supposed to look like that, not like that. Like that. There you go. All right. So yeah, you can like walk around and like pick sea urchins and stuff. Ow! The sea urchin hurts. Oh, is this an oyster? Yo, look at that. There's an oyster. I don't see any sharks in my general vicinity. What on earth is this? Coral. I don't know what it is, but it looks cool. Alright, we're gonna get out of the water because I'm dying. Ugh! And I'm hungry again. And I don't have any food. What is this? What is this coral? It dismantles into nothing. It's just there to look cool. Okay, so we have some spinach, which is super awesome. And I almost wonder if I can make like roasted stuff. I can't! make roasted things. Well, maybe not yet, but we'll see. So, it's getting dark. Let's go ahead and light this campfire. Let's see if we can, there we go, create a little bit of light. See if we can roast some fruit, which we can, and a mushroom, and some roasted vegetables. And we can make more roasted vegetables. So, it's going to take some time to do this, right? Like a minute per item. And then we're going to get the stuff out of the campfire and lie down after we eat and sleep the night away, because I really don't want you guys to have to deal with night. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a few minutes when you see how dark it gets. As you can already see, the shadows and the cloud cover are starting to really, yeah, make things dark. Oh, there is persistent weather in this. There are seasons, sort of. It can rain, snow. There's like crazy storms that can happen at sea while you're sailing, and it will dramatically affect your sailing ability as well as your visibility as a whole. It can make you sick and things like that, or at least I think it can. There's a shark right there. Do you see it? He's chilling. He's chilling out in the... Watch this. If I get in the water, he might come towards me. Depends. Let's see if he does. He should come towards me. But he's not. Guys, we might be able to get a free shark kill here. And exploit the system. He's just sitting... There he is, right there. Okay, so... He came towards me, as you can see the shark in all of his magnificence and his sharp teeth. But they only attack you in water. So you can exploit the system. Like so. And we are going to get a free shark kill. Get some fish meat we can cook on this campfire of ours. Boom. Look at that. Fish meat. Insane. Right? Crazy. I don't know what the she sails are for. I think we can crush them and make like dust, like pigment color dust or whatever, and then you can like change that into paint later on. I'm pretty sure. I'm not entirely sure though. I just think that's how it goes. As you can see, the campfire is still burning madly in all of its glory. We have some fish meat. We're gonna make roasted fish meat here, and it's gonna be amazing. It really truly is. We're gonna eat these roasted vegetables because anything that's been cooked, it's like 20 times more amazing for you than anything that hasn't. Now here's what I was talking about. Do you see how utterly dark it is? Like, I'm looking at the stream comparison here. Not the stream, but the OBS thingy here. And it is super, super dark on that. You can't see anything. You can just see, like, some shadows. Like, on my screen, I see a little bit more than what you guys see. But it is utterly ridiculous how dark it gets. Right? The moon hasn't came out yet. So that's kind of a thing. It's on the other side of that hill. It'll go up that way. But, as you can see, you really just don't want to mess around with this and see how dark it gets. Now, if I wanted to, I'm pretty sure I could make a torch. This burning torch. Where is an unlit torch? I'm pretty sure I have to have a pole, which I have now. And I can make like a spear, or a pitchfork, or a wooden spear, or a bow, right? Things like that. Piles of hay. I can make a wicker basket now to hold things if I wanted to. And some spikes to deter animals and things away from me. But what I'm really trying to find out is where on earth is the torch? I need resin. So, to collect resin, right? You go up to any tree, well, any live tree, not bad tree, with a knife out, right? And you press and hold the left click button, and you will extract a piece of resin, right? Like so. And you can take this resin, and you can make a torch. I'm going to come over here and do so. I'm going to create a torch, which I just did. Right? And then you take the torch, and you can drag it into an empty inventory slot, like this one. Well, I just replaced something. And as you can see, it's not lit. Well, my friend, how do you light your torch? Because if I just left click, I just swing it. Right? Like this. It doesn't do anything. So how do I light my torch? There's fire. You come over to the fire, and you press and hold the left click button, and you can light your torch and walk around with a little bit of light. Now, it doesn't provide much light, but it provides enough of a general light that you can kind of sort of see some things that you wouldn't normally be able to see in the dark. Because again, my friends, it is super, super dark out here. I'm going to pick... No, I meant to pick that. Okay, this is like a mushroom. And And you can cook these mushrooms. It's really good for you. Cooked mushrooms, roasted vegetables, like I said. Okay, so that being said, we're gonna come back down here to our fire, right? See how dark it is. The moon is still on the other side of the mountain. As you can see, it's kind of sort of coming up. There's like a light, maybe. I don't know if you can see it on there. I know I see it. Like a gradual light over there. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna lie on my bed pack, and I'm gonna go to sleep because it's safe. And I'm gonna wait until the day passes. And as you can see, it's morning time. It's almost 5 in the morning. The sun is coming up. We are getting up. Early bird. Excuse me. We have our remains of our campfire, which we can take out our food, which is cooked. But now we can't cook the rest of it because we can't light the campfire. No, I just wasted it. Yes, I think so. See, I can't cook it. I can't cook it anymore. I have to make an entirely new campfire. But that's okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pack up. I don't want to do anything. We're gonna pack up our sleeping bag here. Okay, we're gonna punch it, and then we're gonna pick it up. It's gonna be lit. And we're gonna carry it with us, right? No, I'm just kidding. We're not gonna carry it with us. We're gonna go back down here. We're gonna set it out again. That's what we're gonna do. You can hit the H key and hold it. You can rotate items, however you want to rotate items, right? So I'm gonna rotate it like this, and then I'll place it down, and then I'll unpack it again. Oh no, and it'll roll out again. There you go. Pretty crazy, right? So I'm gonna pack it back up, then I'm gonna pick it up, and then I'm gonna rotate it again this way, and then I'm gonna place it, and I'm gonna unpack it. There we go. Okay, that way it's there instead. Now I can still collect wood from this tree if I want, but I'm not going to. So what I'm gonna do is, what do we've got? So we have the ability to make all this stuff. I've never seen what a straw block looks like. I think it's a house. Not entirely sure. Pretty sure it's like a house. So I'm gonna like see what we got going on here. If we can make like a straw house or something. We have 4 blocks. What? That's all it is? It's just like a little house. That's it? That's all it is? I'm not entirely sure, guys. Okay, so obviously that's a straw block, right? Okay, cool, right? And we can make like more straw blocks, and more straw blocks, and I think that's like a beam or something. So that makes sense, right? They're like, it's like housing material. You can make herb bags and herbivore bait, so you can like lure things to you. Here's where you get into some of the machinery that you can make, right? Like charcoal and things like that. A dummy target to help hit things, so you can kind of get used to stuff. An energy stove, hay bales, crossbow stuff. But what we're gonna do is we need poles and rope to make a wooden bow. We don't have anything to make iron with right now. So, that being said, we can get a pole, right? And we can make some rope. And we should be able to make a bow. Oh, we can make those too. We should be able to make a bow. So we're gonna craft a simple bow out of that. And then what we need is to be able to make arrows. Right? Arrows are infinitely harder to make than bows. So if you type in the search bar, hit AAR, or ARR, excuse me, stone arrows are expensive to make, right? You need 1 flint, 2 feathers, a piece of resin, and 10 sticks every set of 10 arrows you make. So we're gonna have to go back over here and get some more resin in order to do this. Now this isn't the only way of collecting resin. You can make something else. And I don't see it listed on here. I'm pretty sure. No, it's not on here yet. I don't remember the name of the tool. What is it? I don't remember it. No. Anyways, there's a tool you can get. It's like a saw. It's really cool. We're gonna grab like 2 or 3 resin so that we can have enough to make whatever, as many arrows as we need. But you can make like some kind of saw, and it'll like do it for you. Like you cut down a tree, and you saw the tree that you cut down into several pieces, and from there it will. Here you go. There we go. See, we just made 30 arrows that we have right here. We can slide them into our inventory. And then we can slide the bow into our inventory as well. And I'm going to take this hammer, push it over here to this one. So we now have a bow that we can use and 30 arrows to hunt with. Alright, so to activate combat mode, press and hold the right mouse button. And you just let go of it to exit combat mode. You can run around like this. Have a little reticle. To fire the bow, left click. And if you hold it for a second, you'll steady it out. Right? But to let go of it without releasing the arrow, you just release left click, or your right click, excuse me. Release right click. And you can enter it again. Now, if you just do like a real simple like tap, like this, see how your arrow went? It does nothing. And you cannot collect them again, unfortunately. It's kind of sad. I think they'll disappear in the game world eventually. But if you press and hold it for a minute or for a second or two, you will be able to get some hardcore stuff going on. Now, let's find some things to attack. There is a rabbit, and I don't know. If you hold shift, you'll walk. Forgot to mention that earlier. Okay, I don't think it's gonna do anything. I don't want to do. Okay, I think wolves take like 3, maybe 4 shots to kill, but they also run away if you shoot them. The wolves do, because they're pretty lame. They kind of like that. But anyways, so I'll show you guys how to hunt. I'm kind of hungry right now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these roasted vegetables. I'm gonna put them back in my inventory, and I'm gonna eat them real quick. All right. And then I should have 1 or 2 more things. Some roasted mushrooms we can eat. Let's eat the roasted mushroom. I am still hungry after that. Man. Roasted fish meat, right? Usually anything that's meat will automatically cure your hunger in like 1 bite. We'll see. I said usually. There's a horse. Horses are crazy. Let's see if I can tame it. Okay, that's not even. Wow. Okay, okay. We'll practice our archery on this boar. All right. So you have to aim up a little. There you go, right in the face. Look at that. All right, we're gonna not fire that because they run away. There's coal. There's coal, guys. Okay, okay. This is important. Coal is super important to your health. Okay, so in order to build stuff and to like get real good things like stoves, kilns, forges, blacksmith forges and stuff, to get real good materials, you kind of have to have coal to power them at first. Now, once you have something like coal to power something like a kiln, you can take wood and place it inside your kiln and use your 1 coal as power source, right, to start the kiln up, and then you can make tons of charcoal using wood, and charcoal will power it from that point on. You don't have to use the coal anymore. But the initial pieces of coal will get you started, and they are 100% worth it, every bit of it. Now, I just gotta find out where that pig went, because I have no idea where he went. This is, I believe, sand or clay. Clay is very important. That's flint, excuse me, it's flint. Flint is also important, obviously, because you need it to make a whole bunch of stuff. Right, so we got all this flint right here. I missed it. Pick up all this flint. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, pick up that. Okay, so, like I said, all this is all important. Okay, there he is. No, stop, what are you doing? Okay, he's gonna run away until I can get a better shot out of him. Okay, I need to come up here. There he is, taking off. Alright, we're gonna shoot like that, right in the nose. Good job, okay. He's coming towards us. Got him again. Got him again. Okay, it takes like 4 of these. There we go, 4 of them, done. Okay, so, pick up 2 raw meat and some boar hide, right? Boar hide is awesome. So what you do with the meat, like I said, is you go over to create a campfire, right? And then you cook it on the campfire. And that raw meat, anything from raw meat from any animal you kill is worth like a lot of hunger. So you'll automatically, oh, there's a wolf right there sleeping. You get a surprise shot on it. Oh, I just hit that tree. Oh, right next to it. Come back over here. Come back over here. Come back over here. Got him. Oh, I missed him. Got him. Okay, let's go. Come back this way. No, I shot too soon. What do you... Got you. Okay, sweet. See, you hit me. Hurt me a little bit. Got a wolf hide now. So we see, we're getting started here. Now what you can do with the hides is you make like a tanning rack, right? And then you see if I can kill this rabbit. You make like a tanning rack. Got him. And then from there, you can like tan these hides into like leather and use leather to make things like leather armor or boots or whatever. It's really cool. And it's like super neat. But like I said, we were gonna show you guys how to like hunt and stuff on the second episode, and we went out and collected some coal that we needed really badly and some flint. But we don't have any clay, which I don't see any clay. I'll have to show you guys how to get some clay as soon as I can find some. That'll be literally priority number 1 on the next episode, so that we can go ahead and like figure things out. So this is like an insane thing. As a matter of fact, you know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out and find some clay, and then I'll just cut to the video whenever we do, and then I'll show you guys what we can build and everything with it, so you guys will get a good idea of what's going on. So we're gonna pause it right here, and I'll find some clay for you guys, and then we'll start back up from where we left off. All right. Okay, guys. So here's some iron ore for you guys. It's silver in color. It has a metallic sound when you walk over it. It's really cool. So if you take your pick, you just aim down, mine into it. As you can see, it's popping up on the side here, dropping in chunks, and eventually I'll be able to look over once I mine most of it here. I'll just look over and grab all of the iron ore in the inventory. I think it has a stack limit of like 100. It's pretty crazy. So yeah. All right. Let's I'm just gonna mine like a lot more than I need, to be honest, and I'll be able to use, you know, that it'll keep me from having to come back here. But there should be more than just this one, like this little deposit on the what is it? Shuffle right there. Okay. There we go. There should be more than this one little deposit on the island, though, for sure. So, but as you can see, we can pick up 66 and then 28. So we have like a whole bunch of iron now. Okay, go back to the inventory. Excuse me. We have like 94 pieces of iron ore. That's so much ore. That's utterly ridiculous. Like, there's really no need for that much, because you can make so many pieces of ingots with it. Okay. So we should be good on that. I'll cut to when I find some clay for you guys. Okay, guys. So I was like looking for some clay, and I just wasn't paying attention, and I died somewhere like out over there, I think. And I'm gonna go grab my stuff. But in the meantime, I was going back to get all my stuff, and I found this just chilling out here on the island all by itself. And I forgot that there are like random structures that you can do. I don't even know what kinds of boots these are. They're black cowboy boots. I'm gonna pick them up, okay? Because you can like use them and stuff. It's like a little outhouse, and there's like a lantern which I can pick up as well. And I can open this door. There's like a painting, which I can take the painting. And then I can just leave it in my inventory. There's another painting here, I believe. Maybe. I can't really tell. No, it's not. Either way, it's really cool. I got some cowboy boots now. Kind of crazy. Alright. Interesting. Interesting, for sure. Oh, clay! Okay, so hey, look at this. Alright, I found some clay. This is what clay looks like. It's darker. I just can't pick it up because I don't have my... what do you call it? My pick on me at this very moment. But I'm gonna go grab my pick, and then I will be right back here to get this clay. And finally, we're over here to get the clay. So let's get this clay while we can. There it is, clay, ladies and gentlemen, and some dirt as well. It's not a very thick layer of clay, just a little bit. But I think clay usually drops a decent amount per hit, or whatever you want to call it. It usually drops a decent amount. Let's go ahead and break some of this up. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Okay. More piece, I think, right here. Solid, solid. We got 3 clay. I don't care about the dirt. Pick up 17 clay. More clay right there. 6 clay. Okay, so we got a little bit, not too much. We got about 26 clay right here. As you can see, it's not really dropping that much. Just keep getting more dirt and more dirt. Yep, there's one more piece of clay right there. Alright. But that's, ladies and gentlemen, what clay looks like. And it is hard to find, as you can see. Very hard to find. It's like the first thing I found on this island of any clay. So we're gonna look around, see if we can't find more. Hopefully we can. This kind of looks like some, not really. Something. What is this? Dirt. Tons of dirt. Okay, and some sand. Okay, not clay. Too easy. What is, oh, that's like a magic plant. Okay, too easy. No biggie. We're gonna go back and make some cool stuff. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm back finally with the campfire. I found some clay for everybody. I found some coal on the way. So we've got some rabbit hides, some wolf hides, excuse me, some boar hides. We've got some iron ore, some clay, not much, but a little bit, some flint, and some coal, like I said earlier. I also found a couple other things like some magic blossom, lanterns, more iron, things of that nature. Alright, so what are we going to do all this? Well, that's a good question. Clay is required to create certain things like smelting things or like pots if you want, like for decoration, etc, etc. So what we're gonna need is a smelting furnace with no fuel, right? Basically. So we're gonna take the smelting furnace, we're gonna construct, and we're gonna set it over here close to this rock, because why not, right? Just for funsies, there it is, we've got it. Now, to add fuel, it took me forever to figure this out, because I'm kind of stupid sometimes. You take the coal, right, your initial coal that you have, you place it in your inventory slot, you select it so that you have it in your hands, and you feed it into the furnace, right? And then you take your flint lighter and you light it. And that's how you start it up. It will burn out eventually, but then you can take all of your iron ore that you have, and you can just right-click until you fill up the inventory space, and it will make all of this in a minute, and then I'll just gather it all up in a minute, right? So that's how you do it. Now that took up a decent amount of my clay. I think I only have like none left. Oh, actually, let me go back to my inventory. I have 12 clay left. So that being said, like I said, I've made the actual furnace. Now we can move on to other things at a later date, like a blacksmith forge, which also requires more clay, plus bellows, and an anvil. This allows me to make like armors and things like that, which help better protect me and help me from getting hurt as much. I also need to kind of make where I don't see one here. Let's see one listed. A kiln. Here we go, which requires 3 more clay, and I can use that kiln to make unlimited amounts of charcoal with wood. And charcoal can be used as fuel instead of regular coal, right? You can save the coal for better things, for emergency things. Now, that being said, I've got some meat in my campfire. I will take all of this meat. Look at all this glorious meat. I have roasted rabbit, regular roasted meat, some roasted mushrooms, and I've still got my roasted fish meat from earlier that I will use. And oyster, I believe I have some oyster meat here somewhere. I saw it a minute ago. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I just see I can craft it out of the oyster. So now I have oyster meat in my inventory as well, and it's pretty good. Right? It doesn't really do anything. You can expect the items. Zoom in on it. Kind of neat. But anyways, that being said, basically you smelt this stuff, and then you get it out like this. There you go. And then you can just make more. Yep. And workstation is full, and it will just take, you know, a minute per item again. And I can take these iron things that I have in my inventory now, right? This iron ingot that I have, these 9 of them, and I can make better tools and things like that, or things that can help make better tools. Like I can anvil, a repair kit, brazier, so I can light it on fire and keep things burning. I can make iron spikes, ladders, metal containers, which hold a lot more than a lot of other things do. And I should be able to make better tools whenever I get the blacksmith forge up and running, whenever that is. But I can make better things like, as you can see, blue steel, brick, all these now. It just opens up, when you have metal, it opens up, here you go, spades and shovels for like flattening land. It just opens up a plethora of just things you can make. It's ridiculous. There you go. It's insane, guys. Having iron is like a necessity in this game for anything. So, but the next thing I need to do is probably make a spinning wheel, which I need to get 6 poles for. So, I'm gonna make some poles. And from there, I'm actually gonna make a lot of poles because I know I need more than just 6 poles. But we're gonna make a spinning wheel. It should pop up here somewhere, populate and stuff. There's a weaving loom and a spinning wheel. I will make one of each if I can. Here's the spinning wheel. I'm gonna set it over here, out of the way, on the other side, closer to where my bed is. I'm gonna like rotate it towards me, just because I want to. Place that right there, and I can interact with that. The flax plants I got, I can make 4 yarn things. It makes it on its own. Super awesome. And you just keep the process up, right? Really neat. Really enjoy it. It's a really in-depth crafting system so far. And I think I don't think I can make the weaving loom anymore. But I need to make a weaving loom so that I can make like cloths and things, so we can get closer to our ultimate goal, which is sailing off of this rock that we call an island and get to, you know, better things. But we'll do like obviously a different video on that later whenever we get to it. It's gonna be great. Where did the weaving loom go? It was here just a little while ago. I still haven't made one of these in my regular game, but it's okay, guys. This episode is gonna run a little bit longer, just because of all the extra stuff I really needed to show you in this one, just to kind of show you how you can start getting your base of operations going, right? Very slowly, very steadily. Remember, guys, if you can't find what you're looking for and you know you can make it, just go into the crafting thing, click on the search bar, and search for it, like this. Right? Found my weaving loom. I don't have any rope to make, so I go back to my crafting thing. I make 2 rope. I go back to my crafting thing again. Type in weaving. I can make a weaving loom. So I make one, and I place it right next to my spinning wheel. And now I have a weaving loom and a spinning wheel. Right? I have 4 yarn pieces. I go into my weaving loom. I can make 1 cloth because it takes 3 yarn to make 1 cloth. 1 cloth will get me like a basic sail, I think, if I'm not mistaken, for like a small boat. But that's something for a different day. Yeah, that's something for a different day. That being said, guys, we're gonna end the episode here. I hope you liked the episode. Let me know if you did by dropping a like and a comment below, as well as subscribe if you haven't already. Guys, I'm actually really excited for this series, to be honest, because like there's a lot you can do. As you can see, there's just so much opportunity and things that you can figure out and find out how to do. I found out most of this stuff a couple hours playing the game. It's kind of hard if you don't know what everything already is, but that's part of it, right? So that being said, again, I'm gonna end the episode here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys next time. You know, dark abyss. Not really, just gonna go out here. Cut down some trees, and I'm gonna collect logs and fun things, and we're gonna start building our very first